Chess is one of the most popular board games in the history of human being. It is a game which you should use your planning and strategic skills in order to win. It is played by two players on a board that contains 64 squares. Each player has a collection of 16 pieces to use to defeat their opponent. Chess is not oriented for a specific age. It can be played by anyone as long as they know how to play it. Now, to play chess, you have to know what are the pieces, where are they placed on the chessboard, and how to use each piece. There are 6 different pieces in chess: the pawn, the rook, the knight, the bishop, the queen, and finally the king. At the start of the game, each player must have 8 pawns, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, 1 queen, and a king. And they should always be placed in the following formation: 8 pawns on the top, 2 rooks on the corners, followed by the 2 knights, followed by the 2 bishops, and the king and the queen in the middle. Now, before you can play a game of chess, you need to know how to move the pieces legally, and it is important to know that each player can make only one move per turn. The pawn can only move forward. On its first move, it can move up to 2 squares, but afterwards, it can move only for 1 square at a time. It can capture an enemy piece only by moving 1 square forward diagonally. The rook can move any number of squares horizontally and vertically. The knight can move 3 squares forming the letter L in English. As you see, there are many combinations of the letter L that can be formed. The bishop can move any number of squares diagonally. The queen is the most powerful piece in chess. It can move any number of squares horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. The king is the most important piece in the game, yet it is very weak. It can move only 1 square at a time in any direction. To win in chess, simply you have to take down the opponent's king. This is called checkmate. Checkmate happens once the king is under attack and cannot be moved or be protected by another piece. As an example, the black king here is in a checkmate situation. The rook is attacking the king on the right side, and he cannot move to any other square as he will be threatened by the other white pieces. Also, there are no black pieces to protect him. The player with the white pieces starts the game first. All pieces can capture an opponent piece on their movement area, except the pawn. As stated previously, the pawn can only capture a piece by moving forwards and diagonally. All pieces can go back and forwards, except the pawn. No piece is allowed to jump over other pieces, except the knight. That is all you have to know to be able to play chess. We hope you have learned something new today, and thanks for watching.